we're going to get started on our plants today. With the circle templates that you have at your table, you are going to be creating at least 3 circles. And I would go ahead and fit all of your circles onto the page and not let any of them go off. Now ultimately, when you cut these circles out, you'll be able to, when you recollage them onto the background, you'll be able to crop some off if you would like. But go ahead and do them all the way on the page right now. You could do big circles if you want to. I'll kind of keep mine medium. Might do a couple little ones. Like I said, at least 3, but if you would like to do more than 3, you are more than welcome to. I think it actually might be good to do more than 3, so then you can choose from your favorite ones or have just a ton to overlap on the final composition. Now I've got this done. Moving over to our chalk pastels, and these are different than the oil pastels. These blend a lot easier. Let me see if I can get these open. Using both hands. There we go. Okay, you're going to be choosing one color per little planet to start with. So I'm going to get my orange right here, and I'm going to be moving my pastel in a curved shape or a C shape right here. And you can see I'm pressing down a little bit harder on this side of the curve, and then I'm lifting up as I move out. Now I'm not doing straight lines across my circle because that's going to flatten this out. And my goal is to have this circle kind of appear more sphere-like or more 3D-like. So you'll notice that I'm lifting up and up on that pastel as I move it up. And I'm barely touching it out there. Now, this is my blending tool, my finger. So I'm just using one finger right here. I'm going to go ahead and start to blend. Now when I'm blending, I'm also moving my finger in a curved type shape or pattern, not moving it straight across. So I want to have one side with a lot of pastel on it, and the opposite side be very, very light. Now if I want to go back in here and add a little bit more, I could. That'd be fine. Again, my blending tool right here. Moving that finger in a curve. Okay, now I've got that going on. Going to go ahead and get my black pastel. The black pastel goes a long way. Now I want to put my black pastel on the side that is shaded. So I'm not going to put it on the side that's lighter up here. I'm going to put it on the side that's a little bit darker. Easy peasy. Now the nice thing, artists, if you get a lot of this pastel outside the circle, like you can see that I am, don't stress out about it because you're actually going to be cutting the circle out. So you can see that black goes a long way, just like that. So your goal is to have nice planets that appear a little bit more like a sphere than a flat circle, darker on one side with a little bit of that shadow and lighter on the other side. Moving right along, I'll do this little small circle right here. Once again, I'm starting with that curved shape, darker on right here, and then I'm picking up and up and up. Now, I could use that finger and I get a little orange in there, and that's okay, or I could use a different finger. I'm going to use a different finger and just blend that out. Ooh, that was pretty fast. I might get that green, I'm going to put a little bit more on there. And so we have that. Now, let me go ahead and get that black pastel. So I'm putting a little line right here. Oops, I did a little extra. Didn't mean to do that much, but that's okay. And then I'm going to be blending that up. Okay, so I've got my 2 planets done. Now I talked about having only one color per planet. Now the only exception is if you want to do an earth type planet, you are certainly welcome to do an earth type planet, so you could start with the blue and then add the green, or if you had an idea like that. But I want our focus to be not on color mixing, but more on the blending, except for you are obviously mixing in some of the black for a shadow. But our focus is more the blending and the rendering a flat shape into something that looks more like a 3D shape. Now, by the way, If your fingers are really dirty and you want to, I'll have a half of baby wipe on each table, so you could take a half of baby wipe and wipe your finger clean if you want to. I'm just gonna use this orange finger though to blend this one. I think this will look just fine. Now at the very end, I'm going to write my first name and my last name and my teacher's name. And I'm just writing it on the front because we are going to be cutting all these planets out again, and we are going to be collaging them down onto our cool backgrounds. Thanks for following along, guys.